Sure. It all started 27th of January 2007, I guess, with the honors project.
Basically, I was waiting for a shuttle, and I had a test at 9 o'clock, and at about 5 to 9 I realized this thing wasn't coming. That kind of birthed the idea of transport is not always reliable. It'd be really great if I'd known that 15 minutes earlier so that I could get to my test stress-free.
We were given the task of solving a real-world problem utilizing technology. We set out to tackle the jammy shuttle. One of our greatest aspirations was to go on to win this event known as the Microsoft Imagine Cup.
We were one of the top 3 most business-ready solutions, so we were flown to Silicon Valley to pitch to VCs.
That definitely brought to light that this was a very relevant thing that we were doing.
And then in 2008, when we formed the close corporation, we came up with the name WhereIsMyTransport. We actually just worked out of Devon's spare room, and I think it was around 2009 that we moved to Albion, renovated the one half of the garage, and it was still just Devon and myself. We had some company at last. Post Jan, everything just expanded in a matter of months, so that was pretty exciting.
WhereIsMyTransport is a technological approach to dealing with issues of public transportation. It's a unified platform that brings together all of the relevant data streams in a city.
Our API is basically a interface for developers of apps and for software and analytics and all of that has to plug into that information.
WhereIsMyTransport is really especially valuable to cities is it allows the cities to make data-driven solutions and data-driven decisions about where they're going to do their future investments.
You cannot start anything until you have the information at hand.
Biggest hurdle is to get the third world into a system like that, and that's part of our mission.
On the 18th of October 2012, we founded something known as Find My Way, which was and is an app which has public transport information for all the regions that our API supports.
So in October 2014, Transport for Cape Town, which is the transport authority for the city of Cape Town, had their first year anniversary, and they launched the TCT app, and they did this with us.
That's what sort of enabled us to be where we are now, which is with this vast knowledge in a large team, that we can write the sort of next stage of where we're going with absolute certainty that it's what we want to do and that it's going to work.
Well, so, we've only been in this new office for about, I'd say 3 months, 2-3 months. And before that we were in a garage, so it was a very cozy space.
Too many people in one place kind of meant that we had to form separate teams but still in the same room, and that's where it all became okay, the garage is too small.
And then we sort of started expanding into the house, and there were many very tolerant housemates.
Winterfell will always be a special place. There's a fantastic experience working there. A lot of crazy times.
I kind of do miss it. It was very cozy and intimate, but I'm also glad that we're here because it's a sort of a representation of our growth.
Legitimizing the whole thing. People are realizing what we do. We've got our own space.
And now, we have a real office, and it's pretty amazing because we got to design it ourselves and make it really a space that fits us. People immediately realized that this isn't the normal kind of working space.
There's a hive of thinking. It's a place where people can be creative. It's a place where they come to solve problems that actually touch people.
I think Winters, more than anything, is the team we have. The founders really realized from the start is that we all work differently, and as long as we're all on board, that's cool.
This environment is not a corporate environment. It's not a traditional environment.
It's really relaxed. The mood is relaxed, even though there's just get your work done.
When I meet a girl or something, and we start seeing each other for a while, this always happens. She eventually asks, do you only hang out with people from your work?
The developers have this very unique and personalized way of working together. So if you get stuck on a problem, the way that their system works doesn't allow you to be stuck on it alone for more than 24 hours, because every morning at 9:15 they all have a stand up where they stand up together and tell each other, what did I do yesterday and what is working and what isn't working. It's really cool to watch them do this.
Corporate sort of structure and rules, but also allowed work which gave meaning to both myself and society.
Seems absolutely amazing. I mean, they're basically we were like one big family, a bunch of friends.
I thought like, this is a great way to like merge my skills as a software developer with something I'm really passionately interested in.
I think I could just say that I'm addicted to the company now. It's just one of those things where I can't imagine really like going away and leaving it for something else.
But spending my day with these guys is better than spending my day with penguins.
At the end of the day is a bunch of guys and girls who are really passionate about public transport, technology, and the team itself. And we just get together, have a lot of fun and build product.
In the beginning it was just South Africa, UCT, Cape Town, South Africa, and now it's globally.
So it's not the vision of one or two people, it's now this collective vision and
efforts and hopes and dreams, and most of the people who work here could have much better jobs that pay them a lot more somewhere else and give them lots of other cool perks, but they choose not to because they're really invested in this. And so in that sense, it's sort of like the baby of all of us.